Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, a place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and as usual, I am your host. A little under the weather today, guys, but we're going to grind through it. Let's go. Ex-Cantor XS's launch crypto lending platform in expectation of Bitcoin ETFs. Caitlin Long's Custodia Bank launches Bitcoin custody platform. Banks are getting involved, y'all. Cardano upgrade delays tied to boring academic approach. CEO. I don't know what this is about. I do hold a decent bag of Cardano. I picked this because I was just curious. I haven't really heard anything from Cardano in the mainstream for quite some time, so we're going to see what this is about. To the market, guys. Whoop, need to refresh this. All right, current market cap sitting right now at 1.34 trillion, up 1.54% from yesterday. That is good news. Bitcoin still 51.7%. ETH ticking down in dominant 16.9, just under 17%. 22 whale get you that ETH transaction. Fear and greed 73. Let's blow through the top 100. Bitcoin slightly ticking up on the daily. Yeah, it's a lot of 5.39% on the day. Toncoin 9% on the day, 5.8 for Chainlink, 8.61 for Matic. Guys, are we gonna have another green day? We're gonna have another pump. Awesome. Let's go. OKB 6.58%. Uniswap just under 5. 5.51 for Crow. The graph down almost 5%. I'm looking for anything over 5 right now, guys. 6.8 for Flow to the upside. Trust Wallet after its big pump down 11, almost 12% on the day. Not too surprised with how hard it was pumping. 6.87 the upside for Gala Games. 6.99 for Sui, Swimmy, Swanson, Samsonite. 8.58 to the upside for Woo, Rit, Ping. 5.24 for GMX. And that is your top 100. All right, guys. Sorry, like I said, I'm feeling like crap today. I got a migraine. Woke up with a migraine. Sweet, right? So I am doing my best. I apologize if the show is a little lackluster this morning. Bitcoin, we'll go to the 4-hour. Still fighting the top of this. I'm playing the triangle, the ascending triangle. I know a lot of people are playing ascending channel. I'm keeping this in play because it keeps respecting the bottom of the trend line and kind of breaking out, respecting the top trend line. I consider these little baby bull traps. We're going to play the triangle. But putting in a higher high, this could be good. We might be flipping this into support finally. Let's see if it'll hold, and we'll continue moving to the upside. Outside that, not much has changed, guys, on Bitcoin. If we roll over, look for 34544. If we lose it, look for 33642. And then 3303. If we lose 3303, I would expect us to go down too close to 30K. That's where my head's at. Again, not a bad thing. Just time to buy more things. Again, this is a financial advice, nor a financial advisor. I'm just some random dude in a room making YouTube videos that knows nothing about trading. And yeah, just for shits and gigs, because you guys know I've been talking about it a lot. Let's look at PAL. PAL ripped yesterday all the way up to 11 cents. Almost exactly. We pulled back, but now we found support. We found support at just under 10 cents, which is awesome. And we're sitting just above it right now. I'm stoked to see this thing keep going, man. Word. Rock and roll. All right, guys, on the news. Ex-Cantor has launched crypto lending platform in expectation of Bitcoin ETFs. The new platform, TokenNet, hopes to capitalize on institutional interest following the potential approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. A new crypto lending platform dubbed TokenNet said it would service what it expects to be an influx of institutional clients following the potential United States approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. The platform was launched by a team of executives who previously headed financial services firm Cantor Fitzgerald and have since joined a new brokerage firm called Digital Prime Technologies. In a November 7th statement, TokenNet said it would allow firms to borrow and lend digital assets while managing collateral positions. Guys, this is how big TradFi money is going to get into space, which I think we're going to get into in the custodian bank. Banks are going to get involved. They're going to custodian. They're going to allow lending against basically digital assets. I'm assuming at this point in time against Bitcoin. Welcome to the future. Let me read that last paragraph again, because I lost my spot. Sorry. In November 7th statement, TokenNet said it would allow firms to borrow and lend digital assets while managing collateral positions. The platform also offers risk management tools that allow institutions to mitigate counterparty risk as they would in traditional finance. BINGO. Digital Prime Technologies' TokenNet platform is already backed by a number of crypto firms, including Hidden Road Partners, Exapo Bank, EDX Clearing, and DV Chain. Given the current market regulatory headwinds, TokenNet's launch is an important and exciting step toward establishing trust and transparency in digital asset lending, said James Runnels, Digital Prime Technologies co-founder and CEO. TokenNet joins a growing roster of companies seeking to embrace crypto lending following the collapse of lenders such as Voyager Digital, Celsius Network, and BlockFi. In a bid to bolster declining revenues, crypto exchange giant including Coinbase and Binance have leaned heavily on lending offerings, all the while assuring investors that they've learned from the mistakes of the crypto lending disaster of 2022, which bankrupted a number of high-profile firms. TokenNet's launch is buoyed by the wider crypto market's enthusiasm for an impending approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. While an approval is not guaranteed, Bloomberg ETF analysts have pegged the likelihood of an approval at 90% before January of next year. I think it might happen this month, guys. We shall see. I'm in the camp of, if it doesn't happen this month, it's going to happen next year, because the government pretty much doesn't do shit during the holidays. That's kind of, I'm in that camp. I could be wrong. I mean, whatever. If a spot Bitcoin ETF is approved, crypto lending firms such as TokenNet stand to gain from the influx of institutions looking to borrow Bitcoin. Runnels was previously the managing director at Cantor Fitzgerald, while the chief operating officer of Digital Prime Technologies, Bob Sherry, was previously the COO of Prime Services and at Cantor until 2018. Moving on. More TradFi stuff getting involved with crypto/Bitcoin. Caitlin Long's Custodia Bank launches Bitcoin custody platform. Custodia Bank's launch of Bitcoin custody follows a series of regulatory challenges the firm faced earlier this year. Custodia Bank, a cryptocurrency-friendly bank founded by Bitcoin advocate Caitlin Long, has launched its Bitcoin custody platform. The firm took to X on November 7th to announce the launch of Custodia Bank's Bitcoin custody service, targeting businesses like fiduciaries, investment advisors, fund managers, and corporate treasurers. Custodia Bank started rolling out custody in October of 2023 after receiving approval from Wyoming Division of Banking. Custodia founder and CEO Long told Cointelegraph the regulator conducted the statutorily required pre-launch examination of us, the exec said, adding that Wyoming has specific rules that its special purpose depository institutions must meet before launching custody. According to the bank's website, Custodia Bank operates as Custodia Digital Services in certain U.S. states, including Washington, Minnesota, Texas, and others. The bank also operates as Custodia Bank in other states like California and Wyoming. Eligible users include U.S.-based businesses in states the bank is licensed and which meets Custodia's customer onboarding requirements. Long noted. Custodia Bank emphasized that the platform is a non-lending bank built by Bitcoiners that offers segregated custody accounts on its custom-built Bitcoin custody platform. Unlike Omnibus Custodia model, or custody model, excuse me, the segregated account model for Bitcoin custody is designed to separate customers' assets from the company's assets. Custodia's white paper reads, the Omnibus custody model dominates traditional financial markets, with most securities held at central securities depositories. Like the depository trust company, the document said, adding, we offer segregated accounts, which have superior customer protections over competing omnibus accounts. God, it's a tongue twister, guys. I'm sorry. Over competing omnibus accounts that are standard offerings in digital asset custody industry and which commingle customers' digital assets. Custodia Bank's approval from the Wyoming Division of Banking follows a series of regulatory challenges for the firm. In January 2023, the Federal Reserve Board rejected the bank's application to become a member of the Federal Reserve System, saying it was inconsistent with the required factors under the law. The Fed subsequently denied Custodia's request to reconsider its membership application in its system. In a detailed report in March of 2023, the Fed's board said the decision to reject Custodia's application was due to concerns about the banks with a high concentration of activities related to the crypto industry. Custodia Bank opened for business in August of 2023, though the Fed has blocked much of its proposed business model because they're scared of crypto. Founded in 2020, I'm an idiot. Founded in 2020, Custodia is a bank aiming to bridge the gap between digital assets and U.S. dollar payment system and a digital asset custodian. The firm was formerly known as Avanti Financial Group and is based in Cheyenne, Wyoming. There you go. All right, guys, last but not least, Cardano news. Cardano upgrade delays tied to boring academic approach CEO. Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gregard told Cointelegraph that the pieces of research that the network has spent years of doing and implementing are already being used by some of the fast-moving blockchain platforms. Cardano has come under fire from critics for delays in the rollout of features and network upgrades. The slower paced cadence, however, appears to be a badge of honor to Cardano Foundation CEO Frederick Gerard, who said that the network is boring considering the platform's academic approach. Cardano is boring. We are boring because we are based on academic peer-reviewed papers, and we are sharing that across the globe. Gregard, Grammy, Granansenum. Gregard told Cointelegraph on the sidelines of a recent Cardano summit in Dubai. The executive pointed out that the pieces of research that Cardano has spent years of doing and implementing are already being used by some of the fast-moving blockchain platforms, which he feels incredibly proud of. If they take some of the core principles we've researched and invented, this is good for the Earth and humanity at large because this makes more resilient, more adaptable blockchains around the world. Regard added that the trend is also important with the increasing adoption of artificial intelligence that would require the industry to have computable data. He added, I say sorry we're boring, but we are one of the oldest projects. We are very big. We are the one who has the most changes on GitHub, and we have not been down for over 2,000 days. Boring sometimes is good. Cardano's recent significant update in dates including the Layer 2 scalability solution Hydra in May and the stake-based multi-signature protocol Mithril in July resulted in network upticks following their launch. More recently, in the third quarter of 2023, while Cardano's decentralized finance activity remained flat, its total value, its TVL, total value locked, was up 198% year to date. Data from blockchain analytics firm Masari shows the network's TVL, which ranked 34th at the beginning of the year, now sits at 15th among all the networks reviewed. As the ecosystem prepares for the upcoming Voltaire, the final era of the Cardano roadmap, that focuses on decentralized governance. Gregor, I keep wanting to say Gerard. Gregor said the ecosystem's aspiration levels on-chain governance is way higher than other projects, but they try to take the learnings from other networks, including MakerDAO. He said this is about capturing the essence of the vision and mission and the culture of Cardano. I think the discussion about how much you can push on-chain and off-chain is probably even more relevant. The executive added that Cardano will continue conducting workshops next year where the community will be able to verify, validate, and contribute to a constitutional document. Goodness. All right, we're still going. The workshop details as shown above are aligned with the Cardano Improvement Proposal 1694 CIP 1694. Tribalism in crypto. The Cardano ecosystem has been known in its space for having strong community. However, similar to other projects in the decentralized realm, it has not been spread from spared. God, guys, I can't read. I'm sorry. Migraines are a mother effer. It has not been spared from controversies surrounding crypto tribalism, a phenomenon that has fragmented the industry. Gregor sees it as a strength, saying that a public, permissionless blockchain needs a large community across all infrastructure, including the value capture layer. He added that they continue to add to this community, claiming that they have recorded over 200,000 new non-custodial wallets in a bear market. The executive also said that the best work in the space happened in the second and third generation blockchains founded by known figures, suggesting that people follow projects due to the legacy behind them. Ethereum co-founders Charles Hoskinson and Gavin Wood, for instance, left a second generation blockchain and started their own platforms, namely Cardano and Polkadot respectively. Some of it is also nearly emotions. God, guys, I'm so sorry. Some of it is also nearly emotions and politics, but that's when it's good to have somebody like Cardano Foundation because we are nonprofit. We are not directed by any founders, Gregor explained. What a lot of people don't realize is that this tribalism is sort of watering out a little bit as we more and more see the scope and the impact, and more importantly, the importance of what blockchain can bring to the world order and society at large. He added, what lies ahead? According to Gregor, Cardano will continue following its current path toward becoming a stable network, which will involve a series of hard forks and the enactment of CIP 1694. We will change the core governance principles or the execution of the governance while still staying true to the vision. I can't read right now, guys. I'm literally reading through one eye. My head hurts so bad. I think you'll see multi-party communication, ZK rollups, and a lot of other things. The executive added that he expects many nation states to use Cardano, not just in financial markets, but also international trade industry and voting, among other things. He also anticipates the maturity of the application landscape of the network. Guys, I am so sorry for slaughtering that entire article. That was pathetic. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you made it this far, I applaud you, and I thank you for hanging out with my nonsense today. Bitcoin still hanging on to that top trend line of that ascending triangle. Keep an eye on it. Everything's kind of flipping green right now. I'm not mad about that. All right, guys. That's all I've got for you this morning. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please by all means subscribe to the channel. Turn on your bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos. Watch the videos. Probably just not this one. And above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the adoption of crypto and the growth of this channel, I would appreciate it. All 134 of you, please like the videos. It's the simplest thing you can do, yet the biggest thing you can do. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning, hopefully feeling better. I am out of here.